Alright, we're on the Trans-Canada westbound Trans-Canada Highway between Calgary and Banff National Park. Everything's going so good so far. Motorhome's loaded for bear, man. Full water tank, everything, just it's loaded. I couldn't cram one more thing into this thing. But the motor in this motorhome gets so much power. You can tell it's loaded, but I mean, it's barely. It just wants to go. Got lots of jam. Talk to you later. There's a good view for you. Just came over what we call the Scott Lake Hill. So yeah, we're in Banff National Park. Just went past the turnoff to the Banff town site. Not a very sunny day today. It's cloudy, overcast. It's Monday, May 16th, by the way. I wish I had a GoPro camera, but I don't. I've been spending so much money lately to go on this out of town or off-grid trip that it's like, no, I'm not spending another whatever $500 for a GoPro. So I'll have to put up with no pro. I'm just using. I have a fairly nice Sony. It's a Sony RX10 Mark III Super Zoom camera that takes great still shots and also takes some really great video, even as much as 4K, but I normally film in 1080p because the 4K file size is too high. Alright, that big mountain up there on the right is called Castle Mountain. For a while there, like in the 60s and 70s, it was renamed to Mount Eisenhower, and obviously after Dwight D. Eisenhower, but its name got changed back to Castle Junction. I don't know, quite a while ago now. Time flies when you're old, you know. It's probably 20 years ago, but anyway. And there's that's where we're going to turn. There's a junction coming up right quick where we go south on Highway 93, like we did in that previous video, and towards Radium Hot Spring. And as soon as I make this turn to go south on 93, we got to climb a big hill. It's called Storm Mountain. It's a really good grade, really good hill. That's going to be interesting to see how we do going up there because this coach is so loaded. But so far, I mean, this coach has always impressed me very much with how capable it is. It's got such a powerful engine. 450 horsepower and 1,200 foot-pounds of torque, and it just wants to go. And so we'll. I don't expect to have any trouble climbing Storm Mountain. It's a bear. All right. Coming up on our turn to Settlers Road. Here it is. This is our last bit of pavement. Now, on my update part 2 video, I showed this turning in here, and when I come out to scope it out with my daughter in the Ranger. And at the time, I said I was going to come in the middle of the night on this road because the amount of truck traffic, minor, and it's mostly trucks from a mine in here, commonly called the Baymag mine, and they mine. I forget whether it's manganese or what. It's like MgO2. I forget the symbol, but if you look up Baymag, B-A-Y-M-A-G mine, and it's. I was reading that this mine is the richest mine on the planet for this particular mineral. And anyway, but they run 24/7. So if there's trucks going to be on this road for 24/7, then I'd rather come in at daytime. And right now, like, I want to meet a truck, because as soon as I meet a big truck, then they'll be on the radio telling the other trucks that there's this crazy guy coming in with a big rig towing a pickup truck, and then they'll all watch out for me. By the way, I've got the camera in a couple of different positions sitting up on my dash, and I've kind of moved its position here a little bit, but I can tell the picture's going to be jiggly. We're just going to take our time coming down here. It's actually a fairly good road, considering. I'll tell you though, British Columbia back roads are not near as good as Montana back roads, because I go down to Montana here and there as well, and I was amazed at the quality of their back roads in Montana, northwest Montana anyway, around the Eureka area. My brothers both have properties down there, and we go quadding down there and stuff, and it's like, holy cow, beautiful back roads down there. There's very few back roads that I would bring a motor coach like this down in British Columbia that I know of.